morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar on AI and NoCode, Effortless Innovations Unleashed. I'm Manuela, and I'm excited to be your host today. Before we get started, I'd like to give a quick introduction of myself. I will be today's host, and Mike Ryan, who is the CEO, who will be speaking and giving more insight on today's topics. So, just to give a brief introduction on what we will be talking about, today we're going to be talking about how artificial intelligence and no-code platforms are revolutionizing the way businesses innovate. AI and no-code are two of the most significant trends that are transforming the tech industry today. Together, they are providing businesses with the tools they need to build more intelligent, responsive, and personalized applications with less time and effort than ever before. In this webinar, we'll explore the intersection of AI and no-code and discuss the way that these technologies are empowering businesses of all sizes to create innovative applications that can solve real-world problems. We'll look at some of the successful and AI examples of no-code projects and discuss the benefits of using these technologies together. So without further ado, I'd like to pass this along to Mike.
Thank you, Manuela. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you all today. I've been through a few technical cycles in my career in life, and bluntly, and I probably have said this about prior ones, but this has to be one of the most exciting segments that I've ever seen. And the reason for it is the power that AI is going to provide to you, the individual who is striving to build and improve and grow your business, improve the relationships with your customers, and just frankly, just run a better enterprise. What do I mean by that? Well, first I'm going to take you back to when I was growing up. My dad decided to close his car dealership, and the reason he decided to is he frankly wasn't doing terribly well in the business, and I asked him why. I was only 12 years old at the time, and he said, well, it's because we didn't keep up with the market. And hearing that when you're 12 years old, I don't know that you can put it all together, but I have to say that through my career, I've made it a point to be aware of what's happening in every market that is in front of me. And so, hence one of the reasons we have now coined the tagline for the SpiceX platform, future-proof tech, because we really believe that we understand where the future is going in technology and that we can maintain an application platform, a low-code, no-code application platform that is truly future-proof. And AI is going to be a component of that, without a doubt. Now, I know there's a lot of buzz out there, a lot of concern about AI and what could it do, and is it going to take over, and all of those things. I heard a quote the other day. Somebody said, AI is not going to take your job. Somebody using AI will take your job. And I want that to sink in. I want you to think about that. I really believe that to be the case. I believe that AI gives the capability for a person to do more faster with more complete knowledge and understanding than ever before. And that can apply in so many different ways. So, as you see on the screen right now, we talk about, how AI and no code are a match made in heaven. What do we mean by that? Well, they're both powerful technologies. AI brings all the knowledge prior to, depending on which platform you're using, prior to September of 2021. Other platforms are in their infancy and they're giving some level of access to current information while leveraging the older information as well. And others still are using the capabilities that have been built to train and create bots and applications that can provide knowledge or provide next best responses, and empower organizations to build and do many different things. So, that's the AI piece, and then the no-code piece It used to be to write custom code, to build a custom application for an organization. A coder or coders had to spend many, many, many hours writing lines and lines of code and with a lot of effort to create applications. That is not the case anymore. And where we've evolved our platform to, and of course many others have done as well, it's nothing short of astounding. Actually, I said many others. There aren't many that have evolved as far as we have. So if you get a chance, take a look at what we're doing. But in any case, no-code platforms are designed to help businesses, build those applications again without writing a single line of code. And then AI, the combination of that, allows someone to build an application that can lever AI to bring in information. Whether it be when you upload a lead into your database, that it goes out and scours the AI tools that are available, ChatGPT, Google Bard, or whatever, to bring back information about the company, about the individual at the company, about their role at the company, so that the salesperson doesn't have to do a whole ton of research like they used to have to do in the past before they made a call out to somebody to have an intelligent conversation with them. Or somebody reaches into your contact center for information, and they're actually conversing with an AI bot that's able to provide accurate, detailed information on next best actions, advise the customer on how to solve their problems, and deflects many calls to self-service, or many actions to self-service in the contact center. And so when these two technologies are combined, the result is a powerful tool set that can help businesses build intelligent, responsive, and personalized applications. And that's what I'm so excited about, is the whole personalized application aspect of this. Being able to, again, understand who somebody is, where they're from, bringing a lot of data together in rapid succession. If you haven't availed yourself to the opportunity to try some of the platforms like ChatGPT, many of these are free. They have trials going on. They have opportunities for you to try them out. I would log in and I would start asking it questions. I will tell you, the quality of your questions will yield the quality of your outcome. If you ask a fifth grade level question, you're going to get a fifth grade level answer. If you ask a master's level question, you will get a master's level answer, I've found. And as you get answers, drill in, ask it to be more specific, give more information, clarify this, clarify that. You'll be astounded at the level of clarity that it can bring. Is it perfect? The naysayers will say, well, it's not perfect. It's not this. Well, of course it's not. And that's why we have this up here, so that we can take information in and make intelligent decisions, whether the response we're getting back is a direction we should take, or whether we need to evaluate further, seek further guidance, seek further knowledge, and apply our wisdom to the situation that we're in. So I just encourage that, and I hope that's helpful. So the benefits of using AI and no-code together obviously are speed. I mean, the pace at which we can do things. I used it the other day to flesh out a business plan for one of the verticals we're going after. I spent about 4 hours doing it. Part of that was because I was inquisitive about areas that, how far it could go in certain areas, and frankly, having not fully fleshed out my thought process on it, some of the quality of some of my questions was not at the level that it needed to be to give me back the level of information that I wanted. So by drilling in deeper, asking more intelligent questions as follow-ons to what I was asking, I got some really deep knowledge, usable knowledge that I could use to set direction for the organization as we attack this new vertical. So the other part about it is flexibility to, as I just mentioned, we are a very horizontal application. What we're doing is building vertical specific recipes on the application. So if you have some ideas, some needs, some interest in building out a truly disruptive solution for an industry, I'd love to chat with you about that, because that's a space that we are attacking with both feet, and we'll put a lot of support behind you in that. And then again, frankly, cost. The cost of this is it's nascent. They talk about tokens and so many words per token and all that. When you get down to it, for the amount of information that you can back, what you can do with it, how you can automate things, how you can create truly disruptive solutions that drive significant business value and drive true ROI. The cost of leveraging these technologies is very, very low. I just want to point out, it was interesting. I talk about quality of questions, talk about what the different platforms do. The other day, I asked the platform as I was preparing for this webinar, I said, what are the 3 things that you're asked the most with regard to AI with respect to the contact center industry? So I kept it quite generic. And Google Bard came back with, how can AI help to improve customer service? And it gave me some answers that it provides to people asking that question. Then it came back and said the second one was, how can AI help to reduce costs? And it said that the third most frequent question it's asked around AI and the contact center is, how can AI help to improve employee satisfaction? I thought that was interesting. And then I asked the exact same question over at ChatGPT. And interestingly, it came back with a little bit different answers. It says, how can AI enhance customer experience? I guess that's somewhat similar to improving customer service. But the second one, how can AI increase efficiency and reduce costs in contact centers? Well, that nails the Google Bard one. And then the third one, how can AI-powered analytics improve decision-making and strategy in contact centers? And I thought that was quite interesting that it came back with that question, because I think that's where this is again a powerful tool, is improving strategy, improving your business decisions and thereby your business outcomes, improving your business thought process. Right? They talk about the power of the mastermind. Can AI be part of your mastermind? I think so. I think conversation with AI and a follow-on conversation with knowledgeable mentors and folks with wisdom can be a very powerful combination. Competitive advantages. Well, we just talked about using it in customer service, certainly in marketing, using it to profile avatars, your ideal client, in sales, being able to scour all the knowledge bases out there to learn as much as you can about the customer, the prospect, use cases, and the like. And then actually the other interesting piece is the whole operations, talking with it. Man, I'm actually acting like it's a person, but I have conversations with it. And we talk about things like, what are the key KPIs for a low-code application platform company? What are the, what would you track? What would you do? I mean, again, bouncing ideas off. It's accessing information from many, many sources, and I find it extremely valuable. Again, you will see lots of AI tools out there. I do encourage you to make sure you do research before you just, whole hog go in on some of the platforms, because many of these are applications or tools that are leveraging the common OpenAI, ChatGPT capabilities and API, but then they're run and supported by other individuals. Certainly, I'm sure most of them have terrific intent, but the one thing you don't want to be doing is having conversations with a bot that maybe gathering information about you, your business, and those types of things. So I do think that's an area you need to be careful of, and always have a security mindset when it comes to leveraging these tools. So that's all I have for you today. I want to keep it brief, keep it bright, keep it exciting. But one of the things we do have is a quiz for you to see how ready you are for AI. And that's available at www.spicex.com/AI quiz. And what it'll do is give you a few questions that frankly I developed with a couple of the platforms. And in fact, the responses and the grading key and all, and it should give you a pretty good feel, at least of what the platforms combined with my experience and wisdom gives a feel for AI. And also available at that link is a demo of the SpiceX platform. Love to have you see it. Love to get your thoughts on it. And we're always available here to help. And we can be reached at www.spicex.com at the contact us, or you can call us directly, 954 951 5574. And with that, I am going to toss it back to Manuela. Appreciate this opportunity again, and I hope you have a fantastic day.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mike. I'm sure we all appreciate very much everything you spoke about today. I sure did. And as Mike mentioned, you guys are free and welcome to access the link. And yeah, I think that settles it for today. Thank you for everybody who joined and anybody who commented. We will address any questions in a future webinar. And thank you once again for joining. Have a great day.